It's time for CBS19 Sports from the Monsoor Law Firm Sports Desk.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us in sports tonight. I'm Bryce Brauneisen. Hey, you know it's almost football season because of this right here. It's the Beast Texas preseason Fab 15 poll by Tyler Paper. Let's dive right into it, let you know what we're expecting this year on the gridiron here in East Texas. Number one, it's no surprise, the Longview Lobos. They got 11 of the first place votes. It's because of this guy right here, the number one running back in the country, Taylor Tatum, the Oklahoma Sooner commit, but he has one more year in Longview and he's going to make it count. Also, they bring back a fantastic defense led by Willie Nelson, interception machine. Coach King is going to have these guys ready to roll. But at number two, with the other 4 first-place votes, of course, it's the Carthage Bulldogs. They went into AT&T Stadium last December and put on a masterclass. Of course, they lost both these guys, Connor Cuff at quarterback, Noah Patty at wide receiver. But nonetheless, there you go. Number 9 for the Carthage Bulldogs. Coach Scott Surratt's going to be looking for 10 next year. Here's some of the other contenders, too. Of course, Chapel Hill Bulldogs, 2 straight semifinal appearances. They lost that dog, Tyson Berry, but they still got this dog right here, quarterback Demetrius Brisbane. He is an absolute show out there. SMU commit. Him and Ricky Stewart will be juniors next year, and they will be contenders. And at number 4, the Gilmer Buckeyes. Look at that top 4. Incredible top 4. Shows you what East Texas is all about. Let's check out some of those other teams in the poll. Of course, you had Pleasant Grove and Texas High out of Texarkana at 5 and 6. Here's some of the other teams just stacked. Look at this. Kilgore at 7, White House at 8, Lindale at 9, led by Casey Poe, the number 1 offensive lineman in the country, the Alabama commit. But right here, circle in that one right there, center. That's my big sleeper pick of the year. Love what they got going on in center. Of course, they are in the same district as Carthage, so that will be a battle later on the season. And check this out right here. Number 13, Tyler Legacy. Don't let the 2-8 record fool you. New coach, Bo Trahan, coming in this year. Luke Wolf at quarterback. Travis Jackson off the edge. That's going to be a good team next year. Let's roll it into 3A, 2A, and TAP schools now. Of course, look at this. 14 out of 15 votes, it's Timpson. Why is Timpson number 1? Well, because they have the number 1 athlete in the country. That's Terry Bussey. The Timpson Bears are going to be looking fantastic next year, led by him. And, of course, we have the rest of the teams coming on, too. Number 2, we got Malakoff, Mike Jones at quarterback coming back. Number 3, we got Dangerfield. They had the other 1 first-place vote. That's a sleeper because they have Aaron Hampton, the Texas commit, dynamic 4-star athlete. Rounded out here, we have 2 very good teams. Winsboro, Kyler Finney. That was the best offense in East Texas last year. Kyler Finney lit up the stat sheet in basically every single category. And number 5, Beckville, Jacoby Williams, Coach Cody Ross. That is a fantastic team. They're going to be making some noise. But get this, week 1, Thursday night, number 1 Timpson, number 5 Beckville in Timpson. Man, you couldn't ask for a better game to start off the year. Let's bring up the next poll to show you the rest of the teams coming in from 6 to 12. West Rusk, of course, they did lose Andon Mata, the senior, but another fantastic team that should make some noise, 10 and 3. Mount Vernon, 9 and 3. Harmony, man, they had an absolute storybook season going all the way to the state semifinals at 9 and 6. And of course, you got Carlisle, Lovelady, Jefferson, Corrigan, Camden rounding it out at 10 and 2. Looking at this Fab 15 polls, you just see what East Texas is all about. Going to be a fantastic year. That's just a little taste of the Fab 15, what we're expecting this year. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we will have our preseason Under the Lights sports special. You're going to want to tune into that. We'll have a more in-depth analysis of what we're looking forward to for the upcoming football season here in East Texas. But for now, that's all we got in sports. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back right after the break.